Bennett inside. Campbell defending. Bennett inside. He's against Campbell. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Johnson. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
A 2-point game. Releases from 15. No good. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 36. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And there's the 3.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Fifth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
The first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I played.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA.
Well, girl is fine at 19. Raised on catfish and collard green. Brown eyes smelling real sweet. With a strong heartbeat. The way she put that thing on me, that whole
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K. And coach, that long off season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
The starters for Utah. Utah moving the ball around. Four on the clock. Shot from the wing. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Alexander, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's House. Can't cash it in from close range. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, and you already lost that battle, he can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Alexander, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. The ball goes to Utah.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. angle block. They get it back. Just 3 to shoot. DJ pulls it in.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Utah shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to House. Down low. Here's DJ. To the left wing. Here's Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's House. Out to the right wing. Pass to DJ. Here's Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. Collins defending. Stolen by Collins. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Collins a screen. Chamberlain pulls it in. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Alexander. Pass to House. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain. And that misses. That would have put him up. Takes it inside.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Alexander, the pass to House. Here's Chamberlain. Yet to see a basket. Here's Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And he dunks it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's House. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Alexander. To the wing on the left. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. Utah leading by 4. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gone 3 of 8 so far. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Here's DJ. Off target from three-point range. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Utah.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
A minute 37 left in the first. Here's House. That three's off the mark. Utah leading by 8. Pass to Walker. To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Assisted. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Collins a screen, takes the three, just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Misses the three. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to DJ. Walker with some nice D.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
The quick passes to Alexander. Got it.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for one, Alexander.
One shot. Walker with it from deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Utah ahead, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Yeah, what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And it's the quick in at the 5 spot.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
And for Utah, pass to Collins. Yes, it's good. He's got 9.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Steps back to the inside. Here's Walker, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Free throw, no good for Walker. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Dan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Utah.
Second team foul. Coming off the floor for Utah, number 0, Vucevic.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Utah moving the ball around. It's good from about 19 feet. And Utah leads by 6.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's House. Three-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. From the high post, and he gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Utah lead.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Utah, good for 2.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah leading by 8. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 is up. Alexander pulls it in. Shooting just 42% so far in the game. To the middle. Here's House. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Oh, there's the alley. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Friday and then Monday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to DJ. Here's Alexander. Here's House. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Walker pulls down the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Utah shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Number 2, 1 shot.
Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. The quick passes to Carter. Pass to Alexander. Here's House. Here's the quick, covered by Vucevic. Fires from deep. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Alexander. He's got 7. House passes to Carter. Here's DJ. Pass to Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Here's House. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Outside Walker. He's checked by Carter. And here's Walker. Out to the wing. Utah moving the ball around. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And the free throw, no good. Utah leading by 7. He's checked by Carter. They set the screen. Releases. Utah with another miss. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Alexander. He's got 7. Here's DJ. Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Over to the wing. Uneasy 2 on the layup. And Utah leads by 7.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Outside Carter. To the wing, right side. Pass to DJ. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Utah leading by 7. To the inside. Vucevic's shot is off. 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Carter, the pass to Alexander. Now Carter. Here's Alexander. Back to Carter. Pass to DJ. Carter, a screen on Walker. Utah grabs a miss. They've led by as much as 10.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Carter.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for the home team, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for Utah.
Some teams say they're going to attack the paint. These guys are just doing it, and you see the result.
I know, that's music to your ears, and they need to keep playing that too.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And it's DJ in at power forward. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Pass to Alexander. Here's House. From outside, off the mark. Utah leading by 7. Now here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Number 16.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Utah leading by 7. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Alexander. The 3-ball. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the bucket is good. Collins has gotten 4 this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
What you appreciate about Colin Sexton, he's very team-minded offensively, Coach.
Yeah, he sees the big picture, works hard to make smart plays. Sometimes it's a pass, and other times, Brian, it's finishing the possession.
Here's Chamberlain. From down in the low post, it goes. Utah leading by 9. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 18 points for him.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Offline with a 3.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen. From behind the arc. Collins with the rebound.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Chamberlain. Floats one. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 60.
The first one falls. That one misses. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Here's House. He's got 7. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Juzang. Gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's the quick. Still no points. Pass to Alexander. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Utah, second.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Carter, he's checked in for House. Here's Alexander. He's got 7. The quick, no good. He's checked by Carter. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. to Jose. Here's the quick. He's scoreless. Stolen by Collins. Down low. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander. No good on the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Collins. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. The quick passes to Alexander. Here's Jose. Collins defending. There's the three. Jose, no good. Utah leading by 11. 44 seconds left in the third quarter here. That shot off the mark.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's the quick. No made baskets yet. Lets it fly. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. Fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Utah 5 right now. To the right side. Outside Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Here's House. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Intercepted. In transition, here they come.
Utah foul. Collins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DJ. Pass to Alexander. Launches it. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Number 1, second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team. Walker, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
And that one misses. So we can't get either to fall.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
House passes to Alexander. The three connects from downtown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Over to the left wing. Inside. Here's House. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Utah with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Outside Walker. And he converts the layup. And Utah leads by 5.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Three-pointer, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Alexander, the pass to House. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexander. Three-pointer. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Outside Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's House. Walker covering. Ball stolen. Down low. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Chamberlain. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Number 49.
Utah leading by 10. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Shoots a 3. Oh, he can't hit it.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Yes, sir! That one goes!
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Utah leading by 12. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. The 11-footer. Collins rips down the board. Utah leading by 14. A minute 53 left in the game. Bucket! Straight in!
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. Collins defending. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
1:16 left to play in the fourth. From 13 feet. Oh, it misses. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, missed on the tray. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Collins. From 13 feet. Yes, sir, it's good.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. So we see Utah get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip. It's set. Every night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. Mutombo is out there with Harper. And it's Rain Man, and it's Granger in at the 2. No good with the layup. Now here's Lawson. He's covered closely. It's stolen. Granger covering. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Inside. Now Lawson. And here's Harper from the arc. The offensive rebound.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now